Hey guys, in today's video, we're gonna paint the tiles.
I'm gonna paint them white. I'm gonna sand them first, then prime them and paint them with a white epoxy. After that, I will use the stencil to decorate them. Let's get to the video. So I'm showing you the tiles on the wall. So basically what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna paint these tiles. So I'll paint these tiles. I'll paint these white. Okay. What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna put a primer on these tiles. After priming them, I'll paint them white with epoxy. And after that, I'm gonna put the stencil. I'm gonna use the stencil and put a stencil here on this tile. It's gonna look really nice. I'll show you. Okay? Hey guys, I want to show you what happened to me when I tried to use the advice which was given to me at Home Depot by somebody over there, because I didn't really want to to buy the expensive paint, so I didn't want to spend $30 for an expensive paint, especially given the fact that I was this bathroom doesn't require a lot of paint for the project which I'm doing. So the person suggested to me to use these color sample from Home Depot, the one they do mixed. It costs $4.50 or $5, something like that. So this is a color sample, which is the interior semi-gloss enamel. It's black, and I wanted to use the black color. But as you can see here, first of all, the black is way too sharp. It's way too much. Second, this paint has a tendency to bleed because it doesn't sit really well on the tile. So I have to use the roller more time to kind of to make it uniform. So as I try to achieve that uniformity, and this is what I get, the paint actually bleed, so it becomes saturated and it did bleed, and this is the result. So as you can see, and also it's rough. If you touch here, it's really rough. It's not smooth, although the tiles as themselves are smooth because the paint I use the epoxy gloss white epoxy Ross Elom. It's really good. It really did a really good job. But in terms of painting, uses a stencil because what I want to do is hide some uniformity, some imperfection which were left when they did put the tiles in this bathroom. The lines are not really straight, and so I wanted just to hide this imperfection by first of all painting the tiles a different color, and then use the stencil for design here. So now let's go back to the style here. As you can see, this is the sample from Home Depot, and you can, if you look closely here, right here, as you see here, these lines are really sharp and nice. And these, I try to use the spray Rust-Oleum gloss black, this one, which I bought at Home Depot. What I did, because I cannot spray it here, it's gonna spill over, it's gonna be a mess here. So basically what I did, I sprayed here a little bit and then mix it up. I use the brush, and then with the stencil here, I put my stencil and start drawing. That's how I get this. It's really nice, smooth, but it's really a lot of work if you want to do that. So that's the reason I was inspired by this. Then I decided to do something different. So I went instead, I bought this paint, the glow smoke gray, because I didn't want to use the black color. I used the gray color. So I decided to use, this is the oil-based paint as well as the spray one. So this is the result. Trying to use this is what I got. It was bleeding, and also it didn't really sit uniformly. So what I have to do, if you want to use it, you have to apply 2 coats. And also it does bleed. So as you can see here, I already started cleaning it up. So I'm gonna remove it. So I started cleaning it up, but it did bleed because it's too light. Although I like this paint, it's a really good paint, but not for this project. Okay. Then I move forward. I decided to use the same example, and I use this one, the metallic. I'm like, let me try the metallic, the gray color, to see what's gonna happen. I did the same thing, so I spray it here, and then I put my stencil here, and then try to apply it. And also this one also did kind of spill because it didn't sit where the saturation was not enough, so it did bleed. So I decided to give up that one. So now I'm using something else, which I'm gonna show you. It's really nice. So it's an acrylic paint, because acrylic paint doesn't have a tendency to bleed. So I'll show you in the next video. This is the result of using the stencil and the acrylic paint. I did use acrylic paint to paint these tiles. So I'm really pleased with the result here. So it came out really nice, and I'm really happy with that. So now I'm gonna remove all the peppers and clean this place. So I'm gonna do a final video after that. Okay. Hey folks, I'm making this video to show you the result of the job I did in this bathroom downstairs. Okay. As you can see, this is the result which I got, and that's what I did. You can see the difference between the way it was when we bought the house and now what I've done after putting so much work here. What I did with these tiles, because I didn't really, the purpose of this was to hide the imperfection with the way they put the tile here. I didn't like it. So I didn't want to remove all of this. It's too much work and too much, way too expensive, but I decided to do something meaningful for myself. What I did here, I did prime these tiles, and then I cleaned them, primed them, and then use 2 coats of the epoxy, the white gloss epoxy, this one. That's the one I use here. And then I use the stencil with the satin, acrylic satin paint, this one. So that's what I use. That's what you see here. What I use to paint these tiles. And then I did actually put the final layer of, I do not have it here, but I did put a final layer of protection for these, so that to protect actually the paint which I did, especially to protect these pictures which I painted here, the tiles. So it came out nice. It's really smooth, really smooth, really nice. So I didn't finish yet, because what I want to do is I want to change these faucets. I want to put, but the faucets and the rings, I'm gonna change them. I want to put some chrome one. See, for example, this bathroom is brand new. I removed the one which was here. You can see from the previous videos. So I want to use something which like this, shine like this, chrome. So when I'm gonna do that, I'll let you know. And also what I want you guys to do for me, please, is to tell me which one looks better, the chrome or the golden one, the faucets and the rings. So you let me know. Okay. Okay, one more thing. On the bottom there, I didn't really want to put this frame to frame the bottom here. I left it like that. I actually used instead the cork. I did put the cork around the silicone, because my wife doesn't like to be framed. That's the reason I left it like that. Okay, so this is what I did, and you can see yourself the final result, how it looked like. It was ugly. There was cabinet here. It was really ugly. Heavy cabinet with red wood. I don't know where they got it. It looked like it was a furniture they cut. So they put it here, remove everything. But you're gonna see from the videos, which I'm gonna post. Okay.
Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please comment and subscribe to my channels for more content like this. Thank you.
Take that one.